of arrival in Turkey. Now in the fabulous age of the jet clipper, only hours away is an ancient capital of the old world, Constantinople, known today as the modern city of Istanbul. Throughout the old city, you're dazzled by magnificent structures like the Blue Mosque, a Turkish masterpiece with its majestic domes and graceful minarets. And this portable dispenser becomes a welcome oasis for city strollers. Cool lemonade to get the tour started off right in a country where hospitality and good humor are traditional. The love of ornate design even extends to the shoe shine boxes. Another indulgence is to puff on the nargile, a water pipe that cools the smoke before it reaches the throat. It's undoubtedly the world's first tobacco filter. Water seems to be everywhere in Istanbul, with bridges and ferry boats connecting the city over 2 continents. No longer an eastern land of dark mystery and veiled intrigue. Turkey today, the crossroads between Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, is a major nation in the Western world. Ferry boating represents a vital factor in Istanbul, providing the link between the parts of Turkey in Europe and Asia, which are separated by a colorful waterway. This old Dolmabahce Palace of the Sultans is now a national museum, where you can walk for miles, if you like, through the spacious halls. Within the palace grounds stands the Mosque of the Ancient Sultans. There's Rumeli Hisar Castle. Reminiscent of days gone by is the Yeniçeri Band. The Turkish Empire made a valuable contribution to music, offering the new sounds and tempo of percussion, the crash of cymbals, the thunder of kettle drums, and the tinkle of bells. We can understand how their stirring military band, the first in Europe, caught the fancy of Beethoven, Mozart, and Haydn, supplying a dash of percussion to their immortal creations. From about the same period comes the spectacle of the sword and shield. Classed as a dance, it often resembles open warfare, where one miscalculation could result in serious injury. Making a tour of the mosques, you begin to realize the age of Istanbul, 1,600 years a metropolis. Here the camera clickers have to write a caption saying the Blue Mosque is not blue on the outside, but inside. Historical background is surely one of the components of Turkey's lure, which reaches your imagination in the ancient ruins such as these at Bergama. For more than 11 centuries, from its second founding by Constantine the Great in 328 AD To its capture 500 years later by Mehmet the Conqueror, Constantinople was the most important city in the world. The relics of Ephes also recall the legendary age when here was the center of Greek culture and scholarship, which carried the lamp of learning. Its capture by the Ottoman Turks dispersed Greek culture throughout Europe to help start the Renaissance. Turkish influence added new glamour, superimposed upon the old. Also from the past are mass festivals, which take place all over the country at the same time. This is the picture every May 19th, when an historic milestone is celebrated by a National Youth and Sports Day. This phenomenal tower is constructed by men of the Navy. Turkey is not only a friend to the West, but is as modern as the West, having turned from the ancient ways of the East long ago. And the Turks enjoy the same pleasures as their tourists from all over the world. Like anywhere else, some never get in the water, preferring the side of the pool. It's like traveling. Part of the fun is just being there. Still more attention to the casual life is dispensed by a strolling coffee girl. Thick and sweet with the grounds left in the cup, Turkish coffee is world famous. The same location serves as a setting for a Turkish fashion show. This is the Turkish dress of the past. When old and new styles are brought together, you can see that even the latest designs show the classical influence. And don't look for girls to wear veils or men to wear fezzes and baggy trousers. They're outlawed, and so are harems. A proud people, the Turks have a strong love of country and are famous for their artistry. They've always been noted for their textiles. In all sections of the country, their people make rugs using fine, soft wool, dyed with vegetable matter. Since they weave with different techniques, you can always trace the geographical origin of the rug you buy in Turkey. The Ottoman Turks believed that every man, even the highest, should be a master of some craft. The old skills are still apparent today in the fine copperware you can shop for. A city of 2 million in a nation of 26 million, Istanbul is an intermingling of Asiatic and European cultures. Long ago in the Eastern Roman Empire, all roads led to Constantinople. These waters offer an intriguing voyage as you sail the straits from the Black Sea, through the Bosporus, the Sea of Marmara, and the Dardanelles to the Aegean. You can see Asia on one bank, Europe on the other. Along the European section called the Golden Horn, you'll see the traces of the many cultures that have molded their lives. Greek, Roman, and Turkish, and signs of both Christian and Mohammedan religions. The ferries and steamers also carry you to famed vacation resorts on islands in the Sea of Marmara. A romantic escape today, as they were many years ago, the Princess Islands offer a unique background for a holiday. No cars are allowed on this island. You either ride a bike or catch a carriage. But the slow tempo is part of the pleasure during these hurried times. It affords more enjoyment of the countryside. With the Sea of Marmara surrounding you, there's an adventure in dining at the resort hotels, an almost unlimited challenge to amateur gourmets. Mussel soup and shish kebab, wonderful seafood and rice dishes, stuffed vegetables, grilled swordfish, and delicate pastries. On special occasions, and for the delight of visitors, young men and women frequently perform traditional Turkish folk dances. At the end of a holiday in Turkey, reflections come swiftly. You've traveled through time and 2 continents. You've made friends with a fun-loving people, and you've dreamed in a sultan's palace. Time now for a real magic carpet as you go from a horse and carriage to jet clipper back home.